Hey guys, Corey here from Sky's the Limit Car Care, and today we've got a really great demonstration in store for you. We've got this black Hyundai Elantra behind me, and we're going to show you the Scholl Concepts line of compounds demonstration on this vehicle right here. So if you aren't familiar with the Scholl Concepts line of compounds, they're from Germany. And the way I've got them lined up right here is from Most Aggressive, something that you would rarely use for most people. This is called S0, and this is basically nicknamed liquid sandpaper. So it's capable of easily removing 1,000 grit, and you will not have a glossy finish if you use this product until you refine it. Moving up from that, you've got Shock 2 Cut. That is a heavy cut compound, more in the vein that you're probably familiar with. And this is S2 Black. Similar cut as this, but S2 Black is actually capable of finishing down in one step with amazing cut as well on mini paints. S3 Gold XXL. This is going to be a little less cut than S2 Black. Again, sometimes you can finish down one step on these. Sometimes you might want to refine with a finishing polish. S17 is a medium all around. You could do a lot with stuff that's not too hacked up with just one step with that. And then you've got the S20, which is known as S20 Black One Step. S20 Black, again, great one-step polish. A little more on the oily side. I don't recommend it for if you're going to coat the vehicle personally, but other than that, it's a great compound. And then you have S30, which is the finishing polish of choice, especially on a dual-action polisher. Finally, we round out the line with S40, which is a phenomenal finishing polish, especially on a rotary machine. This has extremely low grit. Like, this really refines the paint great, but you can't get its full functionality without using a rotary. Still works out great on a dual action, but on some paints you're just better off with the S30 for dual action. That pretty much explains the whole line in short. If you're interested in a lot more in-depth detail, we have a full video that we've done on all these compounds, and you can find that in the notes below. Without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started on the demonstration. We will be using a RUPES Mark II today, and the Sky's the Limit spider pads. So yeah, let's go ahead and get to it. The car's already been prepared, it's been washed, it's been decontaminated, and then we went ahead and threw this tape line on here. We don't recommend really doing that, but we're just doing that just to show you guys 50-50 results. But we don't recommend doing that on a client's car for no reason. Other than that, we're going to go ahead and get started. So we've decided to go ahead and use the Scholl Concepts spider pad for our first test section. We're using it with the S3 Gold XXL. And I deliberated a little bit between using the spider pad, or the sandwich pad, and the sky blue spider pad. Ultimately, I went with the more aggressive one because this paint is just wrecked, and so I'm going to give it a shot, see how this works. I feel like it might be a little bit stiff for this particular paint, so we'll probably come back and do a little test spot with that blue one unless we get phenomenal results with this. So one of the things I really love about the Scholl Concepts compounds is they wipe off real clean, real easy. That's the S3 Gold XXL. And startling difference. I think we could use the S2 to have gone deeper, but with what we started with, that's pretty impressive. Let's take a look at it under a brighter light. I'm going to lift this tape up just so we can take a look at that. It's a startlingly higher gloss finish on this side, obviously, and that's exactly what you'd expect. The swirls were gone even after about 3 passes. I saw the swirls disappearing. There's still a couple deeper things you can see. A couple scratches in there. There's one right there that's definitely a lot deeper. I can slightly feel that with my fingernail, so that might even be too deep to chase. But we'll see if another pass takes that out. All right, guys. So we did this one section with the S3 XXL on the sandwich pad. Now we're going to come back and go to what I originally wanted to go to, which is the S2 Black and the blue, or the sky blue spider pad. So this is my favorite combo on just about anything, and I'm pretty sure it's going to blow our minds on this as well. So we're going to go ahead and go up here. We've got lots of nasty stuff up here still. This is a lot cleaner now, but we're going to start from scratch right up here. All right, so we've got the S2 Black up here and the S3 Gold XXL down here. It's got a little bit of metallic in the paint, obviously, and so it's hard to really tell the difference in the finish on those right now. They both finished out nice. Obviously, this gave us more cut and flattened the paint a little bit better. We'll go ahead and pull this up so you can see how much more black and high gloss it is over here with just the one step. So you can see why we say, hey, you can use S2 Black on a one step, depending on what your goals are and what the paint looks like. There's a whole lot of people, in fact most of the people out there, that are going to be happy to pay for a one step and get those kind of results and have you get around the car faster and keep their costs a little lower than the people that are going to want a two step. In this day and age, when you have a product like the Scholl Concepts S2 Black or even the S3 Gold, and you have a pad like the Sky's the Limit Sky Blue pad, you can just really do a lot for the mass market for the majority of people with a simple combination like that. All right, so we did S3 Gold XXL here, one step. We did S2 Black, one step up here. And then we did Shock 2 Cut, one step over here on this area. And with the little bit of metallic that's in the paint, we really can't tell a difference as far as the finish between any of the three. We love how all three of them worked. I will say the Shock 2 Cut and the S2 Black definitely both removed the damage a lot faster and more significantly than the S3 Gold did, or at least a little bit faster. Now what we're going to do is we're going to move over to this side of the paint, and you can see just a drastic difference here from just that one step. It looks absolutely phenomenal compared to what we started with. And so now we're going to come back, and on this side we're going to do a two-step. We're going to probably do Shock 2 Cut or maybe S2 Black, so that'll bring it to looking just like that in one simple step, a few passes. And then we're going to come back after the S2 Black or Shock 2 Cut, whichever one we use, and we're going to hit it again with S30 finishing polish and the Honey Spider Pad, and we'll see if we can tell any level of difference. All right, so I like to start on like a 2 or a 3, just to spread the product out, and then I'll slowly speed it up. With this particular combo on this paint, it doesn't really seem to like going above like 5. 4, it seems to work real nice too, but that's something that's nice to kind of get a feel for on your initial couple section passes. All right, so we just finished going over this with the Shock 2 Cut. Since we're doing a two-step, we don't need to really worry about the finish on that first step. Knocked out the damage really easily. Dusted a little more than the S2 Black or the S3 Gold does. And now we're going to come back. We've got our Sky's the Limit Honey Spider Pad here and some S30, just very thin lines of S30 on an unprimed pad. And we're going to go ahead and hit it with a second step. So here we go. All right, right, so we just finished up that second step right here with the S30 and the Honey Sky's the Limit spider pad. And I'm actually really surprised, a lot more black here, even with the metallic. So the Scholl Concepts S2 black, S3 gold, S2, Shock 2 cut, all three of those made an obviously phenomenal difference in how the paint looked before to after with just one step. But when we came back and did that second step, even on this metallic paint, just a much bigger difference. Hopefully you can see that in the camera, but it's just obvious, even without putting our correction light on, just with the light from there. The paint just looks darker here, just blacker, and the flake just pops right out. A lot more depth here compared to the side that we only did the one step on. So we've got one step with S2 black, and obviously nothing done here, and then two step with Shock 2 cut and S30. All right, guys, I hope you loved that demonstration. If you have any questions or comments, you know you can always reach out to us by phone, email, and of course leave comments below. We love to answer those right here on the show. So other than that, if you haven't already tried out our pads, definitely do so. We've got these in 3-inch, 5-inch, 6-inch, 1-inch. They're a great deal, and they're phenomenal pads, so you really can't beat them. Something else that seems to fly under the radar is the Detailing Outlaws Buff Away. This is a polisher rack that is our favorite that's on the market. You can put your 8-ounce bottles of polish in one side, you can hang your battery on the other side, or you can pick up an accessory that holds tape, or large batteries, small batteries. You can mix and match those. You can customize this and use use a different thing that matches the aesthetic of your shop. So this one's a white one. It's got little magnets on it. Just pops right in there. Just a brilliant design from the guys over at Detailing Outlaws. You guys should really check it out. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time.